Hi. Hey. Welcome. Welcome to Above Life channel. This is our Alive stream for July 3rd. I'm going to give you guys some time to kind of ease in. Here, let's see if I can adjust the camera just a little bit. Yay, okay. All right. Nice to see you. Hi, I'm going to double check to make sure I'm actually live. I have my laptop in front of me just to check the feed here. Hi. Nice to see you. Nice to see you popping in here. Let's see. Just going to double check. Making sure everything is active and activated. Let me check my feed. Hi, nice to see you today. Welcome to our live stream, our Alive. This is the Alive version of Above Life channel. I love to say that. I think I'm so funny, you know. I'm just hilarious. All right, let's see. I gotta make sure. Checking out my video feeds here. Oh, yes, here we are. Great. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, good. I can see it here. Okay, good. All right. Great. Okay, well, let's get started. I think I might be just a little bit, oh no, I'm right on time. Good. I thought I would be a little bit early. I was trying to get things moving today. I got some mom stuff I got to do this afternoon. So I'm Bridgette. Welcome to Above Life channel. The purpose here on our Alive streams is, as always, to inspire your spirit, to fill you with hope so that you can live your best life. And we do that with advice and insights and cool weekly channeling from celebrities in the afterlife. Now, our Alive streams, this Alive stream feed, is topic focused. So it's a chat, it's a conversation so that I can enhance our connection together. Because as a community, I totally respect and appreciate your comments and the fact that you take time out of your very busy schedules to watch the videos and that you are inspired by not just the messages, not just the cool afterlife guests that we have, but from the energy that you receive from them. So thank you so much for watching. Today's topic, I'm going to talk a little bit about new moon energy. That might be a new topic for people, moon energy. And then the other piece that I want to talk about is freedom, the energy of freedom today. All right, so I want to say hello in the chat window to those of you who are popping in. Hi, I see a few of you. Hi, Danny. Hi, Tori. Oh, Richard, hello. Thank you. Oh, so very sweet. All right, you guys, I see more of you coming in too. Hi, Cinderella. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. Hello. I know it's kind of funny. It's like I've trained you guys because I've done live streams for the last few weeks here over the summer. This was a little project I wanted to do in the summertime to have more connection time with you guys. And I know I've kind of trained you that sometimes I'm a little bit late. Well, I told you that wasn't my norm. And see, now you believe me? I'm not always late, no. All right, so nice to see you, Rebecca, Karen. Thank you so much for popping in today, you guys. And whether you're watching alive during our stream or whether you're watching this as a video, welcome. Know that your energy is connected into our wonderful community. And as always, if you are watching this video and the live stream feed or the chat gets a little, if anybody gets a little cranky over there, feel free to use your block and ban feature. Okay, you as the community, you keep the energy positive and flowing. So go ahead and use your own block and ban if you see anything that kind of gets out of the energy of positive vibes. Okay, so let's chat about the new moon energy. Now, if you have seen, I did a video yesterday and I posted it on my Facebook page at the Purple Medium on Facebook. I don't think I uploaded it to Above Life channel Facebook yet, but I will do that so you guys can see it. But I did a video and I talked a little bit about new moon energy and what that is. And I want to make you guys aware that, oh wow, thank you. Thanks, D-Bets. Ooh, we're using the, I'm getting excited here because we're using the super chat. Thank you for that. That was very generous of you. All right, so the new moon energy. All right, so moon stuff, you guys. Moon energy cycles is just another way that our human life experience can support us. It can support us in our life journey. And I'm totally distracted because I'm watching this stuff on the feed. Sorry. I'm like looking, hi. Sorry, hi everybody. I'm catching people as they're coming in. Okay, focus, Bridgette, focus. All right. So moon energy is really powerful. It's another way that we can be supported by energy, by that mysterious realm of spirit energy. And by spirit energy, I mean our own spirit energy. We're all made of energy. You are an energy being. You are influenced by energy. And so therefore, things like elements like the moon can influence you in positive ways, and it can sometimes rock your boat. So what I'm going to tell you is that I am not an astrologer, and I don't do any kind of I don't have any kind of religion that's connected with the moon or anything like that, but I respect and appreciate the moon as a wonderful guide, as sort of like a compass. And I do connect with the energy of the new moon, which was yesterday, and the full moon, which will be in a couple weeks from now. I am super into full moon energy because of the power of clearing that you can that can come through with that vibration. So maybe we'll have to talk about that in the future. I love that energy. But today I wanted to talk about new moon energy and how that affects you. It doesn't matter if you're an astrologer. It doesn't matter if you're into any of that stuff. You don't have to be into anything woo at all to honor and respect that which is created by the creator source universe to support you on your life journey energetically as an energy being. The new moon cycle is part of that process. So the new moon energy is all about what it is that you desire. What do you want? And that's like a super major scary question. What do you want? What do you want? And sometimes like we could answer kind of jokingly frivolous things like, I want a cup of coffee and $1 million, you know, or I want to never have to work again, or I want X, Y, and Z, perfect health, or what have you. And the reality is when we're talking about your wants and your desires, it goes deeper than that. It drops deeper into what it is that you are created as an energy being in a human body to be able to fulfill, to share with the world, to achieve on this journey. This is like an adventure for you, life is, human life. And everybody is born into this lifetime with this remembrance that you have desires, you have things that you want to do, to experience, to accomplish in life. And the new moon energy helps you to get back into alignment and into touch with that. Oh, thank you, Gail. That was very kind of you. Thank you. I'm thanking you on the super chat. I appreciate that. So this want area is tricky. It's even hard for me to say it. Like when I say it, I'm realizing I'm like, oh, what do I want? What do I want? Because it feels stressful, kind of. As a human, our mind is like, feels stressful. Like, do I deserve that? Do I really need $1 million? No, I'm not asking you for what you need. That's a whole nother session. I'm asking you, what do you want? What do you really want? What do you want to feel? How do you want to experience life? What do you want to contribute? What do you want your legacy to be? As we have listened week after week to incredible afterlife conversations with celebrities, with people who have been there, who have shared their gifts and talents, who have had trials and tribulations of human life just like you, who struggled with health and all sorts of human things, we have learned about the fact that every single one of us has a desire to make a contribution, to leave a legacy, to make something that shows or that allows our energy imprint to be here for future generations, to support other souls, to encourage other people as they are experiencing the human experience as a spirit. And so that inside you, what do you want? What do you desire? What is your desire? You can think about this in terms of something more fun and lighthearted as wish. You know, you guys know if you've been watching my work for a while that I love Disney. And one of my very favorites is Aladdin, the original movie Aladdin. I haven't seen the new one, but the original movie Aladdin. And I've channeled Robin Williams and Walt Disney. And so that genie from Aladdin, that boisterous character that is fun and entertaining and social, that we all kind of wish we could just be like that more often, that energy granting us 3 wishes is something that we can allow ourselves to play with, to be in more of a lighthearted engagement with our energetic experience. The new moon energy gives you the opportunity to do that. Now, new moon, oh, thank you, Tori. That was very sweet of you. The new moon energy isn't, again, it's not something, I'm not going to tell you, oh, you need to do a ritual. You need to do prayers in the new moon. You need to do X, Y, and Z, or that kind of a thing. In fact, the new moon, did you know that the new moon energy is actually, it's the dark side of the shadow side of the month, and of the cycle rather. And so it's a quieter time. It's a mysterious time. It's a time to allow yourself to be at rest, naturally resting in to who you are. It's not a time you have to know the answers. It's not a time to make your plan. It's not a time to figure out the manifestation of anything. It's a time to come in, take a breath, and rest inside the beautiful spirit of who you are, and let that energy lighten you up and uplift you and inspire you and move you gently into seeing what it is that is possible for you. Allowing yourself to be creative, connect with your imagination. What are your 3 wishes? What are your 3 wishes? And get inspired by that, not hindered, not limited. But think about the new moon energy and what do you want? What do you want from life in terms of what do you wish? What do you wish for? If you're a little kid and you're rubbing the lamp and you're getting a genie giving you 3 wishes, what would you wish for? You don't have to validate or justify or rationalize. No validation, justification, or rationalization needed. Just wish. Just start there. It's not difficult. We've forgotten in our grown-up lives how to connect with our basic human energy, our basic spirit energy, and to be in a state where we rest. We just come in and rest inside of ourselves and allow the mystery of the universe, of the new moon energy to playfully inspire us to wish again. Start to wish again. And dare I say, dream? Maybe that's too big of a word for you. But playfully wish. Give yourself permission to wish. Write them down. Pretend like you're writing down fortunes for fortune cookies. Make some wishes. Let yourself do that with no attachment to outcome manifestation, with no rationalization or justification. Just allow yourself the process of engagement in the moment. Come into the body, rest in the energy that you are, connect with the beautiful bright soul that you are, and allow the universe, this new moon energy, to surprise you, to bring the energy of mystery to you into your life. And that's magical. That is beautifully magical. All right, okay, so that's fun. So we're talked about that, the new moon energy. And new moon energy, like I said, I'm not an astrologer, I'm not an expert. I know that there's some wonderful clients and people who will be watching this video that are. So if they want to chime in and add information about new moon energy, particularly in July 2019, because this new moon energy was also encompassed with an eclipse, which is a whole nother additional vibe. But I wanted to talk basics about just new moon. Very simple, you guys, very simple. So for me, energetically, I felt that the day leading up to, beautiful opening, almost like daybreak or a gorgeous sunrise for me, that energy shift. And then we will feel it at least 2 days after. I think I recorded in the video I shared on Facebook, I think I said through the 5th. So like the 2nd through the 5th, we would feel it. So you can connect with it even if it's not a new moon day. Totally possible to do that. No big deal. All right. There's not like hard and fast rules here. All right. Time is much more flexible and fluid than your brain might have you to believe. So I want to say hello again to all of you who have joined in the live stream, a live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited. I wasn't sure this one was going to go, you guys, because this is a holiday week and it's kind of busy. And I was like, how am I going to get this in? So I'm very, very happy to be able to be with you. I'm very grateful. So thank you for being here very much. I appreciate it. All right. So the second half of our conversation today is about freedom, the energy of freedom. And this energy does go hand in hand with what do you want? And what would you wish for? The freedom to have the awareness and not just the permission, because you give that to yourself, but the freedom to have the awareness that you are so much more powerful than you can possibly imagine. We are all creators. We are. And that word create, I was doing some journaling yesterday. It was a self-care day for me, and the new moon energy, I was really allowing myself to coach myself and to be in an energy where I'm paying attention to what do I want? Of course, I ended up in a create mode. So I wrote the word create down, and I realized that for many people who might be watching this, for you as viewers, this might be a new concept for you. The idea of create might scare the crap out of you because it might remind you of times when you've had instruction for how to do something and it didn't turn out that way, whether it's a craft or an assignment or a project, or remember those art classes? Oh my gosh. Clay pottery, it looks so cool. I really wanted to do it, but my things looked like, ugh, they were just not beautiful. Beautiful, but then the person next to me, it's like gorgeous pottery. Like, what? How does it even happen? So the idea of create, or this concept of being creative, I think for some is very kind of fear-based, and it feels judgmental a bit. But I wrote this word create down, and it totally fed into my definition of freedom, of what I perceive, not just in my human life, but in my soul, what I know for myself. So the concept of freedom, the word freedom, is a beautiful, open-winged bird, whether it's an eagle soaring over the rivers here by where I live. We will see gorgeous eagles with huge wing spreads, or we'll see red-tailed hawks, and just unbelievable, nothing like just walking, and all of a sudden a huge bird just flies over you, just takes your breath away. It's just amazing. It blows your mind, to be in that kind of powerful energy. So freedom can be a very powerful thing, but it can also be something that feels like it has consequences, repercussions, or it can be something that we feel that we have to manage, limit, or watch how much freedoms we allow ourselves to take, how much freedom we allow ourselves to participate in or engage in. And I'm not talking about politics or political freedoms, although that would be an incredible video, but I'm talking about freedom for yourself. Your freedom to choose to be aware, your freedom to choose your attitude, your energy, what you align with, what you're okay with and what you're not. So freedom, so this create energy for me is where I find my freedom. When I am in a creative mode, when I'm creating content, when I'm writing like yesterday, all this incredible, it's like for me on the new moon energy, I allowed myself to let some of my wishes come up again, bubble up again, and gave myself the permission to have total freedom, full-on creative freedom for what I want. How would I craft this? What would this look like? How would I envision this to be? How am I going to feel as I'm helping people through this, for example? And I found myself in create mode. And so for me, freedom is connected so deeply to the ability to create. And for you, freedom although it represents independence, it might be kind of scary because it also has an accountability piece. There's a piece of it. There's a consequence to freedom. There is. There is a consequence to the autonomy of freedom. You have freedom of expression. Therefore, you have to know within your own inner voice what it is that you want, what you feel, what you believe for yourself to be true. You have to know that. You have to be in a state where you can hear what it is that is most important to you. And you have to value yourself so much that then with that freedom, the responsibility comes to yourself, to honoring yourself. And with the freedom energy, like for me, the consequences of freedom are I have to be stronger in my boundaries. I have to be much more rigid in the way that I operate my business and my boundaries for how easily I am accessible to people, for example, because I've had challenges with that in the past. And I know, for example, I'm here and I'm connecting with you and I feel like I know you guys and you feel like you know me, but the truth is, this here at Above Life Channel, this is an aspect of my business too. So I have to recognize and acknowledge the boundaries of what that looks like for me. So with the freedom of being able to connect and feeling the energy of awesome viewers like you and knowing that my sharing, my freedom to share, my freedom of expression is helping to inspire you to make your life better in awesome ways, that I know that there is a piece of that freedom that comes with a consequence for me, something that I need to be aware of, which is boundaries. So you see, there's always a balancing. There's not a cost. I'm going to say that. It's not about cost. It's not about how much price do I have to pay for that? Okay, I'll just pay for that. No. It's about knowing the exchange of the value of your freedom. What is the exchange of the value of your freedom? The most important thing for you then is to recognize within yourself, be accountable to yourself. Your feelings matter. What you think matters. Even if other people don't agree with you, it doesn't mean you're wrong or you're bad. So wrong and bad, ooh, you're bad, you're wrong. Just because, this is what I tell my kids, this is kind of funny. I think it's funny, maybe it's not, but I tell my kids when they get all fiery and they're really upset, they're really passionate, usually angry and protesting something I said or asked them to. Usually it's because I asked them to do something they don't want to be doing right now because they'd rather be doing something else than doing this. Sound familiar, right? But I say to them, just because you're loud, it doesn't make you right. Being loud doesn't make you right. And sometimes I'll say things like, being mean doesn't make you right. And it's okay. It's not, your ability to express your freedom comes from a heartfelt foundation of what is true for you and of compassionate energy for yourself first. You matter first. And then if you are coming from a place of compassionate self-connection, you are aware that other people will come from that same place. And it might be different, and that's okay. You're not going to have a reaction or response in a way that you would if you weren't connected inside first. So the freedom, however it's expressed, however you define it in your life, is an energetic vibration that begins at your soul, your core. Freedom could be considered a value. Well, if it's a value, my first question to you is, how are you valuing yourself as you connect into freedom, as you plug into freedom? How are you valuing yourself first? And then when you're in that state, then it's easier not to be swayed or feel offended or feel like you have to defend yourself. You don't. You can just let somebody go to town and however they feel, and you can just witness how they feel. And you can be connected with the freedom of being connected to your soul, what's true for you, and your compassionate self. And you can let them feel how they want or do what they want. And I know it can be painful when other people don't understand, like something that you really want to do, like if you really want to write a book, and the people that you love the most don't understand that that means you're going to spend time on the weekend doing that instead of you know, hanging out with them like you usually do, or you're not going to be as available to, you know, go out to dinner or to run somebody to soccer or what have you, because you're making some time to write a book. And other people may not understand that, but it's okay, because guess what? It's not their freedom. It's not something that they are believing so strongly and so connected to what is true for them. They don't have that dream. They don't have that desire. They don't have that want. They don't have that wish. And that's okay. We don't all have the same wishes. We don't. But we all have the freedom to engage with our lives, to connect with our spirits, and to express our beautiful, loving vibration of our authenticity into the world, whatever that looks like for you. Other people may not get it, and that's okay, because you're not going to get other people either. Let me tell you, there are so many people, like 1,000 times a day. If you're on social media, you probably do this too. You're like, what? How do you even think like that? Like, what kind of universe planet did you come from? And how did you get that job? For example. Make you scratch your head and go, oh my gosh, this must be some humorous universe we live in, huh? But you know what, it's okay. So you focus on you. You focus on the freedom that you have to express yourself, to connect with life itself in the way that only you can, at the core of who you are, at your spirit and your soul. All right. Yay, good. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here, for allowing me to chat with you. How about the new moon energy? About what do you want? Making some wishes. And then also about the energy of freedom. So thank you for letting me share that with you. All right, so I'm going to check out the live stream feed and see if I can chit-chat with some of you. See what you guys have to say and what you're chatting about today. Okay. Hi from England, the UK. I've never been to England. I would love to visit. It is on my bucket list. It will happen in this lifetime. I'm sure I've been there in many other lifetimes. I would love to go to Glastonbury. That's one of the places I really want to go. Okay. Hello from Sacramento. Oh, love California. I haven't been for too long, you guys. It's been too long since I've been there. Way too long. I see people identifying with different aspects of the talk, which is great. Choice, just be you, yes. Oh, I'm in the UK too. Hi energy lady in the UK. Hey Emily, I want to say hello to you. Would you say the law of attraction is connected to freedom? Yes, I would. There are lots of different tools that you can utilize to connect you with this energy vibration of freedom. And yes, Emily, I would personally agree that law of attraction is, if you guys don't know what law of attraction is, I actually have a couple videos on it where I talked with Wayne Dyer and Louise Hay, but I also have some more from Robin Williams that I haven't shared yet about that topic. But I listened to actually Esther Hicks and the way that she channels energy and the vibration of law of attraction that flows through her is something that I really very much align with. In fact, I listened to it for about an hour and a half this morning when I was walking. So yes, I would agree, law of attraction absolutely is connected to freedom. Now that's just my view. Some of you may differ, and that's totally fine. Okay, let's just delete this here. All right, and let's see. Universe works like a magnet. Self-worth and love will match you. Yeah, self-worth and self-love, I agree. Happy birthday, someone. I don't know who that is. But somebody's saying happy birthday. I don't know that. Oh, somebody else is on here. Alexidas? Did I say that right? Alexidas? Alex? How about I call you Alex? There we go. Thank you for doing the stream on my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, that's really sweet. Someone just mentioned Oh, cool, Dakota. I see that. Interesting. Love is the secret to success. Ooh. And isn't it interesting, Cinderella, how we feel like when you hear the word love, we think of, like I think of Hallmark cards or movies or something. And really it's about self-love, right? And the self-love is about loving your spirit. That's what self-love is, you guys. It's about loving your spirit. And I think a lot of people have challenges with self-love because, and I myself included, because sometimes when you don't feel connected to your spirit, you don't really know what that is or how to love yourself. Like, what does that look like, you know? Ooh, the coast of Maine. Hey, I'm going to be out on the East Coast in a couple of weeks. Actually, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, I should share in one of my live streams, see if I can get a ride I'm flying into Boston, Logan Airport, and I need a ride up to New Hampshire. It's about 45 minutes near Portsmouth, Dover area. I was like, oh, I should see if I can get a ride from somebody instead of taking a bus thing. Happy way to start my day. Thanks, Kathy. Do I ever use crystals to help with your life? Yes. In fact, I have a whole bowl right here of rocks and crystals and all sorts of interesting things. So yes, these are actually word rocks. I love these. These are my favorite. I love Dalmatian jasper. I use them with my kids a lot to help absorb energy. So yes, I love them. I love goldstone too, which is actually technically glass. So yes, I like carnelian. I love red jasper for grounding. Rose quartz. This actually looks probably white clear quartz, but it's not. It's actually rose quartz. So yes, to answer your question, I use crystals, rocks, and stones too. Not all the time. If I need something extra or something, or if I feel like I need a reminder or a symbol to connect with energy, yeah, then I'll use them. Just like tools. They're kind of like different types of paintbrushes, I guess, to an artist maybe, is what I would say, crystals. I don't use them all the time, but I'm trying to look and see if I have a couple favorites, actually. I have one over here I should show you. If I can reach it without knocking anything over. Okay. This one's awesome. This is my dodecahedron. I use this when I do clearing work. It's one of my favorite. It reminds me of the universe and our connection. So this is probably my favorite, my very, very favorite. All right, good question. Oh, thank you, Energy Lady. Just discussing boundaries yesterday. I know, me too. I was just talking about boundaries yesterday. I saw an eagle. Oh, so to get additional information, when I was talking about freedom, you guys could look up the totem animal meaning of ego. Animals are guides. They can be spirit guides, power animals, or totem animals for you. Go ahead and Google that, look that up, and see if it has any kind of resonance or meaning to you specifically. All right. Who am I planning on channeling next? Ooh, let me think. I have a list. I have a couple people that I've been feeling a little drawn to. There's one that I've been wanting to channel since the beginning of June, and I just haven't been able to connect. And I'm not quite sure why. Maybe because I don't know that much about the person at all, like no frame of reference. But I'd really like to channel that person, so we'll have to kind of see. And then I just did one yesterday that's I think is great, and I'm going to share next week. But I don't know who. I don't always know who I'm going to channel. Every once in a while, I'll be like on a walk or something. And I'll be like, oh, I really need to channel this person. But I have a huge list, like huge list of different kinds of people that I could be channeling. So it kind of depends on who I'm drawn to, what the energy feels like at the time, and who kind of who's the easiest to connect with at that point, I guess is how. It's not really a rhyme or reason, I guess. Just kind of go with what feels good. Cary Grant, yes. That would be a good one too, wouldn't it? Selenite, yes, I have them. I have, I think, 3 selenite wands and a selenite. I have I don't know what it would be. It's like a couple of different circles together. I don't know how you would describe that for sake of geometry, but it's like a lamp and it's selenite. Yeah, they're great for connecting with spirit guides, the energy of selenite. From what I've found anyway. Very lighthearted too, very high vibrational. energy. Icelandic spar. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like. What is a long crystal on top of my bowl? Labradorite. It's a big, it kind of looks like a hot dog. It's a big Labradorite. It's a Labradorite. That's what it is. So, good for third eye stuff. I love wearing pendants with crystals. Yeah, that can be nice. I have a hard time. I don't usually wear like lighter, bright, shiny crystals, that kind of thing. If I wear crystals in any way or natural gemstones, it's usually very basic and something earthy, probably more earthy colored. Let's see, nice Labradorite wand, yeah. Thank you. Oh, 18 muses. Nice to see you. Let me just peek here. We got into a crystal talk. Talking about doing writing or using writing as a connection tool. That's great. Let me see if I missed anything up here when I was scrolling down. Let's see. Oh, Ontario. Hello. Hi, Heidi from Ontario. Oh, Plymouth, Minnesota. Really? Oh my gosh, you're like 45 minutes from me. Kathy, if you're a Prince fan, you should come to the Purple Magic Retreat in the fall. I love your wall hanging. Thank you, Tori. You know what? I just got it at Goodwill. And it says, life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. I got it on Sunday, kind of on a whim. Actually, I was checking out the Goodwill because I love thrift stores. I'm all about like, you know, repurposing stuff and everything like that. Plus, I'm cheap. I have to be in a household with 4 kids, you know. Anyway, I shouldn't say cheap. I should say thrifty. I'm thrifty. And so I stopped into Goodwill to look for some stuff for my daughter for college, thinking, you know, stuff you need for a dorm room, that kind of thing. Because I don't want to buy all that jazz. All right. Ugh, no thanks. And I happened to walk by the pictures and stuff, and I saw this, and I'm like, oh, perfect for what I am creating, what I'm connecting to right now, what I totally believe. I say this all the time to people, that you're a creator, make your life, you have choice. And so it totally epitomizes like my coaching work, the coaching side of my work. So I thought, this is perfect, I'm buying this. So, and you can't go wrong with the price. I don't know who that is, Ashley. I have no idea who that is. Oh, somebody else asked me to channel Freddie's parents. I'm not really interested in doing that. Maybe in the future, but no, I'm not going to commit to doing that. I love bacon and donuts. Where did that come from? Ooh, but it is good, and especially if it has maple frosting, if it's bacon flavored donut. You guys are making me hungry. That's not good. I'm trying not to do too much sugar. I have water too, not coffee. Aren't you proud of me? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna sit on here for a little while here. Oh, Santa Cruz, California. Oh, awesome. You know what? There is a great, I don't know who Bill Bixby is. And no, I don't want to channel Jerry Hicks. Thanks for requesting it though, but nah, I feel like that's not really, unless he came to me and wanted to teach me something. But I've connected with the Abraham energies myself and channeled that in private group before too. So I'm not really a super big fan of his particularly, so I don't think so, but you never know. And for those of you who don't know, Jerry Hicks is the husband who is passed away of Esther Hicks, and Esther Hicks is connected with Law of Attraction. She channels a group of energy called Abraham. She is like an ultimate channel because she holds the energy so incredibly well. Beautiful channel, and her intention is, she's good at it, and it's very pure. I was going to say California. I was just thinking about California yesterday, actually. I watched 2 vloggers from California. I watch 2 daily bloggers. I love daily bloggers. I'd rather watch that than watch kind of a show on Netflix, because I feel like I know that daily bloggers and people who are working on YouTube are doing it as income. So if I can watch a daily blogger, I'm supporting them, their livelihood, them following their dreams, they're pursuing their life purpose, and I love that. Love it. Which is probably why I've been a little inspired lately to do vlogging. I've been vlogging since March on my other channel, Fairy Grasshopper on YouTube. And so, and you guys can go over there actually if you want to. So I do vlogs there. But there's 2 in California that I love. One is Jordan the Lion, and his YouTube channel is called Daze, D-A-Z-E, with Jordan the Lion. Daze with Jordan the Lion. He's a vlogger. He does Hollywood stuff and travel stuff. And he has the cutest dog ever. Daze with Jordan the Lion. I love him. I love his energy. I like him a lot. I think he's great. Plus, I like the traveling stuff. Plus, I watched him because I wanted to see Hollywood Boulevard, like walk down Hollywood Boulevard. And he does historic stuff, you know, like in Hollywood. He did anyway. Now he's kind of changing. His channel's evolved a little bit. And he's doing other things like traveling. In fact, he went to Graceland not that long ago. And that vlog, when I watched that, I was like, in fact, I started to watch, he did like 2 parts, I think. And when I started to watch it, I went, oh, I can't watch this because I've never been to Graceland. I've never been in Graceland yet. That's a hint. And so I had to stop watching it. I couldn't watch it, but he did a vlog about the honeymoon house of Elvis and Priscilla and shared a story about it out in Palm Springs. And I thought, and you can actually tour that house. So I watched that vlog and I was like, I feel like I need to go out there. I need to go out to Palm Springs and I need to tour that house and I need to do a channeling. But then I'm like, okay, you guys know how expensive it is to fly to Palm Springs? Then I'd have to rent a car, and then I have to do that thing, and I have to do the vlog, and that would mean I couldn't be doing sessions, and I couldn't, oh my gosh. But I would love to do that. Wouldn't that be fabulous? I would just want to channel him right there. And there's so many celebrities that have died around there in Palm Springs, so there's so much energy psychically. I would love to visit there. Oh my gosh. I should do that. I just need somebody to host me that's fabulously wealthy and has like some condo or something they can put me up in. And a driver to drive me around. I don't ask for much, just my 3 wishes, right? Anyway. So Jordan the Lion, Daze with Jordan. And he's got this cute little chihuahua named Jaw, so cute, J-A-H. I just like Jordan's vibe. He's awesome. I've even participated in Super Chat with him. Super Chat is that little yellow, that little icon that's a $sign that a few of you have tapped into here, where you give the YouTuber financial support. Like you give them a tip, you give them money and say, here, go buy. His thing is like tacos, I think. He likes to, I don't know why, but in some of his vlogs, he goes out to eat and he eats at these interesting restaurants and sometimes he eats at Mexican. And so people will go, hey, here get some tacos. Or for me, they might go, here, get some coffee or what have you. Or here's a plane ticket money for going to Memphis. Hey, I can wish, right? Yes. All right. So anyway, another California. I don't know where Merced is. Merced? Lori, I didn't know you were. Hey, Lori, nice to see you. One of my purple peeps. I don't know where that is, actually. Do I? Did I know you were from there? I don't think so. That's okay, Wendy. You're not missing. We're just at the tail end here. Got another 5 minutes or so that I'll hang out and just chit-chat with you. The meat is in the beginning, and then we just relax and kind of rub our bellies after we've received the energy connection of our chat time. All right. Okay. Hi, Jody. Would love to go to Graceland. Yes. Oh, and so I mentioned 2 vloggers. So Daze with Jordan the Lion. And if you like Hollywood stuff at all, or if you like historic sites and TV show stuff and that kind of thing. He likes music a lot, so he does stuff on music, and he plays guitar and sings and all that. Check him out, because that would be a great blog to watch. And then another one, Adam the Woo. I'll write that down. These guys have no idea I'm sharing this, and I don't know them personally. I just like their vlogs. Adam the Woo, another vlogger. He travels around and finds interesting things to vlog too. Right now he's living in Hollywood, and he's moving toward the Orange Circle, which is near, I think, Anaheim, I think. And he loves Disney, so that's how I found Adam the Woo. Loves Disney. But he does all sorts of interesting vlogs, really nice guy, got an easygoing attitude. And again, this is his livelihood. So when you watch, and when you make comments, it helps support them, you know? It's their job. Like, this isn't my job. Although my son, my 10-year-old, thinks I'm a YouTuber. I'm like, no, honey, this is just part of my work. This is just like the creative, fun, you know, communication part of my work. So like if I was a telemarketer, this is that part. Which, no, actually, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. No, this is much more fun than that. So Adam the Woo, yeah, I like him. He's kind of fun. A little bit quirky. And they're like, both of those channels are, you know, they're not going to offend you or anything like that or get all political or anything. They're just really, you know, and they're not trying to like shock you or anything like that or do anything crazy. I love them. So greetings from Richmond, Virginia. Oh, hi, nice to see you. There's probably a bunch of stuff we could vlog out there. Sacramento, another Sacramento, California. Love old Hollywood. Me too. Palm Springs, cheaper to fly into Los Angeles. Oh yeah, or Long Beach. I know, but I hate driving. I hate renting cars. I hate driving. Unless I'm with somebody, it's boring to me. And I always stress out about like navigation. I am horrible at navigation, which you might guess since I'm really not good at details, even when I'm doing channeling, as you well know. I get stuff mixed up all the time. So can you imagine me trying to like listen to a navigational system and miss a turn and no. Yeah, kind of stressful. So I probably just need to get over that, huh? All right, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, hi, Miss Sunshine from Finland. Hello. Nice emojis. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet. Greetings from Florida. Where in Florida are you? Are you in South Florida, Southern Florida, by the Panhandle, on the coast? Where are you at? Thanks for being so genuine. Oh, thank you. I don't really know how else to be. I don't know who else I would be. That would probably be very tiring. I'm probably too much of myself, to be honest. Do I listen to any rappers? Yes, I do. I do listen to some rappers. I have thought about channeling a few from the other side, but I'm a little concerned about channeling one of them because he's like almost bipolar. I don't know. And I don't want anybody coming after me, literally, if I say something not appropriate with him, you know. I listen to some rappers, yes. I use Google Maps, me too. 50 minutes from Orlando, yay! I love Orlando, Disney World. In fact, that's one of my wishes. I wrote yesterday on the new moon, I wrote that I wanted to go to Orlando. I wanted to go to Disney 4 times a year, like seasonally, you know. But we'll see, I don't know. This year I got to go a couple of times, so I'm pretty happy about that. I should be satisfied, but I am not satisfied. I am going in December again, and I hope to go in the fall, but I don't know if that's going to happen because, you know, I can't just frivolously spend money. I would feel a lot of guilt if I did that. So I can't do that. Let's do. Oh, Eminem and Biggie Smalls, yeah. Tupac is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I like the music though. I'm like the whitest white girl there is, but I do like the music. I'm definitely not not the typical rapper audience, but it's really hot now. I know, I saw that. You guys had like major storms. I've seen that. Yeah, it's super hot. I wouldn't want to be in Florida in the summer. I visited once in August and I thought I was going to die. And I like humidity. I like humidity. Not that much. Not where you step outside and you start melting. Like you're literally, it feels like your skin is melting on your body. It's not a comfortable feeling. So try to stay cool. You'll be going to Disney soon. Yay. Hey, what's your favorite Disney park, Susie? What's your favorite park? Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, or Magic Kingdom? Which one do you like best? I love this casual chatting. I'm sure that when people watch this back, oh, Magic Kingdom, of course, right? I never can get fast passes for Mine Train when I go. I've been on there once and that was it. I mean, it's not that fabulous, let's be honest. But I tried last time and I could not get them. My favorite rides in the Magic Kingdom are, of course, Haunted Mansion. Of course, right? Haunted Mansion, you guys would totally expect that, right? Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. And I like the People Mover. I'm the old school. I like the People Mover. I can't do Space Mountain anymore because it gives me headaches. Like I had a migraine the last time I did it, so I can't do it. But I can do some of the other fast rides too, and the coasters and stuff. But I'm a kid inside. Me too. We all are kids inside. We should be, right? Much more lighthearted. Thank you for joining us, Tori. I see another thumbs up. Love the Haunted Mansion. And I've been to Disneyland, California too. I've been there many, many times. I grew up with relatives in Southern California, and so about 45 minutes south of LA. And so I've been there many times. In fact, the first time I was ever there, I was little, like a baby, like an infant, like I couldn't walk. And I got pictured on my dad's lap, sitting there with like Mickey Mouse ears on. So I've been there many, many times. In fact, we went for my 40th birthday, I went to Disneyland with my sister. And then for her 40th birthday, we went to Disney World together. My sister and I travel together. Sometimes when we do, it's Disney. Love Disney. And it's got a family thing too. You probably heard me talk about that actually. My dad loved Mickey Mouse stuff and he collected a ton of it. So I have some Steamboat Willie stuff and that kind of thing. So it's really special to me and my family. And I've had some really magical moments there myself too with my kids. And so it means a lot to me, Disney. And actually my dad's marker, his gravestone, it's a flat gravestone and it has the Mickey Mouse ears on it. So yeah, I love Disney, you guys. Seriously, like if I could get paid to just take people to Disney all the time, I would so do that. Oh, it'd be so great. I'd be like a great Disney World blogger. Maybe not. I'd be walking around channeling people. And that's kind of what I did in May, actually, when I went there. I do have another video of Walt Disney, another channeling of Walt that I did of Walt Disney when I was there in May. Haven't shared that yet. I did one of Annette Funicello as well. Haven't shared that one yet. I have a couple of Robin Williams, but they're not related to Disney specifically. They are abundance, I think, and law of attraction ones. So, and actually, did you know that Princess Diana, she visited there in like the 90s with her boys, the princes, yes. And they stayed in Grand Floridian. So I wanted to channel there, but it was so blessed hot when we were there. And then there were storms and all that. So I didn't have a chance because the audio would have been so bad. So I didn't do that. But there's so many, think about it. There's so many Disney actors, actresses that I could go to Walt Disney World, connect with the energy of the movie, and then share that information, you know, what inspired that actor and actress, that kind of thing. So that's a Bridgette thing, though. Not everybody's probably into that, but I like that. Do I ever channel my own family? Yes, I do. Yeah, I channeled my dad. That was the first live stream I did. So if you look back at Above Life channel, you can see the first live stream I did on Father's Day this year in June 2019. I talked with my dad. Yeah, so I did that for you guys to see. So yeah, I do. Oh, Oh, that's nice, Susie. It was your dream to go to Disney. I would love to live in Florida a couple months out of the year. I would love it. I'd like to live close enough where I literally could go to Disney. I would love to like just work at Disney. Not really work there, maybe do some kind of fun job, not like an icky, because they're not like the best company to work for, but maybe in the tourist industry or the entertainment industry around there, something that would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, I'd love that. Thinking of Florida and the Kennedy Space Center, channeling the crew of a Challenger. Yes, I thought about that. Astronauts, channeling astronauts like Krista McCullough, for example. There's actually an elementary school in this city where my big kids go to school. Their school district has an elementary school named after her. She was a teacher, so not there at that school, but yeah, I thought about that. I think that's important to do. It seems though that when I channel people that are like public figures, like leaders, like when I did Nelson Mandela or Martin Luther King, for example, that they don't really get a lot of traction. Like I have to do it because I just really am inspired by that person, or I really want to share their messages, or there's like a reason to do it, like the world needs a booster shot of that, to be able to do those folks. Because like I have Amelia Earhart I need to do, I haven't done her yet, but again, it's not gonna even get maybe 500 views, so I'm like, I have to think about the audience and who really will benefit from that if I don't love it myself. Like if it's something that I really wanna do, I'm gonna do it no matter what. But otherwise I have to kind of think about my time and where to spend it to give you guys the most insight and inspiration and hope, right, every week. But I appreciate the suggestions, it's totally fine. Does your family ever give you advice when channeling, or are they not allowed to do that? No, they do, but I don't listen. No, just like in human life, I'm sure my dad would tell you that I do not listen. And it's not like advice, like a dialogue of advice. It's usually a feeling or a sense, or usually when I'm talking to my family in the afterlife, it's because I need to talk and I just need my dad, usually it's my dad, to listen. So I also have a grandpa that I'm very close to in the afterlife. Both of my grandparents, both of my grandfathers are in the afterlife, and my dad's in the afterlife, and I have a little sister that's in the afterlife as well. But I don't have, like my grandmas are in their mid-90s. So I think I have some good genes. I could be channeling forever, you guys. Plus they all have their wits about them. You know, they're very relatively healthy. Their bodies are starting to not be super healthy, but their memories are pretty dang good. It's kind of scary, actually. I'm like, wait, I don't want to live until I'm 90. Oh my goodness. Oh, crazy. Oh, thank you, Susie. That's very sweet. What about past presidents? Ooh, yes. I don't think they'd be hard to channel. I think there'd be a little bit of a difference in, like, I don't think I would be able to understand probably some of the messages or the words that they might use to convey their message. I think the translation would be a little tricky for doing past presidents, like, you know, in the late 1800s or 1900s, early 1900s. But I would do it. I definitely would like to do Abraham Lincoln, but I haven't. Again, it's like, you know, what's the most important ones to do, kind of, although that one would be good to do around election time. So, but I'd also like to do women in history too, which is important, you know, like Harriet Tubman. That would be incredible to channel her. So, all right, Winston Churchill, yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? FDR would be great. Eleanor Roosevelt would be awesome, let's just be honest. That would be awesome. That would be very awesome. Mozart, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'd want to chat with him about. I'm not super into music, although it's not bad. He's not, you know, he's not uninteresting. He definitely has made some contributions, of course. I don't mean any disrespect by that at all, but I'm like, oh, what would I ask him? What would we talk about? What do we have in common? He'd probably look at me like, who are you? You're a very strange woman. Yeah. Lincoln. Yeah, Beth Chapman, no, too soon. Yeah, I don't usually like to channel people right away after they pass away. I feel like that's just not really my thing, and I didn't really watch their show either, so, you know, I don't know that I would be a fit for that necessarily unless there was a really important or really strong tie for me. I don't plan to channel her. I'm sure there's going to be other channelers though, or psychics. Just Google it on YouTube. There's some decent channeling psychics and mediums. A lot of us are actually pretty dang, well, how do I say that? I don't know. I guess I better not say that because I don't know for sure, because I don't really watch any others. My husband does, but I don't do that. It's like watching somebody else work. It's not that much fun. No thanks. But I'm sure there's other people that would do a great job of that, so you could look into that. Oh, the YouTuber that, recently took his life. Yeah, that's so sad, isn't it? Oh, God. There's so many people, though, that choose that option. Oh, Doris Day would be good. You're right. Actually, you know what? Let me write her down. Because she's been a while. It's been a while. And it was just natural causes. So I got to write her down. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to wrap it up here in a few minutes. If there's any additional questions or anything that you have, or what are my thoughts on numerology? It's interesting. It's interesting. That's about it. Formulas, there's a lot of I could go into a lot, I guess, with that. I haven't formally studied numerology, but it's interesting. Yeah, formulas are interesting. Patterns are interesting. Universal consciousness could be very well connected, and part of our minds can connect through mathematics or equations or formulas, which numbers are handy. So I actually do use numbers when I do some of the clearing or healing work that I do. If I'm activating something in someone, sometimes I'll get a number and I'll know where to go in the energy field and plug it into that particular node or spot or intersection point, like coordinates kind of thing. So yeah, numbers are interesting. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Dina. Nice to see you. Fireworks, fireworks. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. I don't know. Oh, who's the guy? Tom Hawkins, is that right? He would be interesting to do. Do you see spirits or just feel them? Both, Esther. Both. It depends on who it is and how I'm connecting. Seeing spirits is called clairvoyance, and feeling them is called clairsentience. I have both. So it depends on which channel I'm connected to actively and which is the best or easiest way to connect with that spirit at that particular time. Nikola Tesla, I don't know. Yeah, Stephen Hawking, thank you. Yeah, Stephen, I'm thinking Tom Hawking. I don't know where that came from. But yes, he would be good to do. He's somebody I thought about. 11:11, yes, we do that all the time in our house. We do make a wish, make a wish. I'm sure I mentioned that on another live stream. Stephen Hawking, yeah, he would be great. He would be good. It'd be interesting to see. I'm guessing he's not an atheist anymore. At least not in the rigid sense of the definition of the word. Oh, you guys are really sweet. Thank you so much for showing up on a live stream. I appreciate it. I'll try to do another one next week. Next week's a really full session week for me, so I'm not sure when I can plan it. Actually, I should look at my calendar. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do it. Wednesday might be a good day for me to do it. Monday's possible, the 8th, but Wednesday the 10th is probably more likely, probably in the morning on the 10th. And you guys, I recognize that there are going to be a lot of people that watch this video in different time zones from all parts of the world, and that on a live stream would be great to do in the evening, but it's just not easy to do at my house because it's a very busy time in the evening. I'd have to do it probably later at night so that it's quiet here. So it's a little bit trickier. I haven't not thought about doing that. I've thought about doing that, but it's a little more stressful for me. So I haven't quite been willing to go there yet. So we'll see. Thank you. I do post when I'm doing live streams on my Facebook page, Above Life's channel on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. That's about the extent of my social media right now. Above Life's channel on Facebook or the Purple Medium on Facebook. So I do post on there when I am going to do a live stream. And I know that YouTube is weird. They just changed their levels of notifications. So even if you're subscribed to my channel at Above Life channel, or if you're subscribed to my other YouTube channel, Fairy Grasshopper, you have to click the subscribe, and then there's also notification. And my understanding is there might be a drop down now that says how often you get notified. So YouTube is weird like that. They're always changing the rules of the game. So yeah, Above Life channel on Facebook and the Purple Medium on Facebook. Oh, that's very sweet. I'm glad I lifted your spirits. That's wonderful. Good choice of words. Lifted your spirits. Oh my goodness. Lovely to catch you guys too. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Oh, fashion designers. Yeah, I thought about that actually. There's a couple that I'd be interested in doing. There's one that's kind of, actually I'm going to write his name down now that I'm thinking about it. That I want to put here. All right. Yeah, you have a great 4th too. For those of you who are watching in other parts of the world, I'm recording this the day before the 4th of July. The 4th of July is actually a United States, a holiday here in America, and it's an Independence Day. So it's like celebrating the birth of our country as we're founded on freedom. Yeah. Time for a history lesson, Americans. So, yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. It doesn't actually start until the 7th. Mercury retrograde starts on July 7th. I chatted about that too in another video. I think it's at the Purple Medium Facebook. I'll have to go and make sure I upload that same video to Fairy Grasshopper YouTube channel and to Above Life channel Facebook. See, I'm trying to keep Above Life channel very focused on celebrity channeling stuff, so people know what it is and they know where to go for that. All the other interesting stuff I do is in other places. So, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to hear what they think about what we're doing today. But yes, I agree. I agree with you, but I get a little fiery about that kind of stuff, so I don't know. I'd probably lose a whole ton of viewers. But maybe that's okay. I don't know. There we go. Do you have a link to your other channel? Yeah, I can find it for you here in just a minute. Dun, dun, dun. Now my other channel is super casual, you guys. Super casual. Let's copy the link. It's all things my psychic life. There you go. I'm just chatting here. Energy. So Fairy Grasshopper is my other YouTube channel. I talk about all things about life, my intuitive life, my psychic life, my real life as a psychic mom, all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't have a ton of subscribers on there. I've never really promoted it. I've always kind of kept it as my place that I can share whatever I want to. So I kind of haven't really made it like a, hey, go follow me here. You know what I mean? So I'd like to get to 1,000. I think I have like 700 and almost 800 subscribers. I'd like to get to 1,000 because when I get to 1,000 at Fairy Grasshopper, I'll be able to access like the community tab, and I don't know if I can monetize at that point, but my priority would be accessing the community tab and being able to do live streams on there. Because then like if I did go to Disney World, I could just do some live streams there. I could share stuff there that's not just psychic spirit stuff, you know, that's life stuff, that kind of thing. So, all right. Okay, you guys. All right, well, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in for our chat about new moon energy vibes and the energy of freedom. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I look forward to sharing with you again on Monday. Remember, every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, you get access to new videos. And I try to share 2 every week, at least 2 every week. And next week, it's going to be good, too. I'm excited. I'm not going to tell you who it is, though. There's 2 different people. I gave a hint to it on my Facebook page, though. And I did say yes when somebody asked if this is who it is. I said, yes, that's one of them. So you look forward to that. And then we'll also do a live stream next week. Maybe Wednesday might be a good day. It'll either be Monday or Wednesday, probably Wednesday. So we'll see. All right. And I always post that on the community tab as well. I will post it at Above Life channel on Facebook too. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Your positive, awesome energy is much appreciated. Thanks so much. Remember, at Above Life channel, the purpose is to inspire your spirit, to fill you with hope, to encourage you to live your life, because this is your life. This is your life now. So go live it. Just live it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye, you guys. My Facebook, oh, you're asking. Information, by the way, about how to contact me is also on the About tab at YouTube. My website's on there. My Facebook pages are on there, so you can find me there too. So, all right. Thanks, everyone.